Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And baby, I was like 6 minutes into the last video, and I just realized that I was basically just bullshitting through the review. And I'm like, you know what, baby, they deserve better than that. If either you gonna make the video, either you not. You know what I'm saying? But to get on here and just be like, okay, so and so and so and so, girl, that is so unnecessary. And girl, that is just unnecessary. So, okay, I have to just give me a little cup of wine. Then maybe this wine might do something for me. Hold up, y'all. Well, let me get my straw. You know, I'm gonna start drinking everything out of straws because I just feel like it makes stuff just a little. I had a straw. I'm not supposed to be wasting my straws on y'all asses either. I feel like drinking out of a straw make everything a little bit more dramatic. Was that necessary? Nope. Anyway, so let's talk about Love and Hip Hop New York. You know what I wish I would have done? I wish I would have reviewed. I wish I would have reviewed. I feel like everything is running together. I already talk fast anyway, so a lot of times my words run together. So I'll be always trying to slow down when I talk. But yeah, I wish I would have reviewed Love and Hip Hop Miami, because I just wish I would have reviewed it. I think I was expecting too much from New York, and it's really not giving me that much at all. And I think I was kind of just done with Miami because of New York before Miami even really got started. And I think I should have just reviewed Miami, because I think I would have been a little bit more into the storylines. But whatever. So Tahiri is upset. Listen, Tahiri doesn't come across as a person that has a problem with communication. She doesn't come across as a person who seems like she has a problem articulating her thoughts. So when she starts to go on this ramble-bamble type of situation, when she's talking to Sin, and it kind of sounds like to me that she's speaking in circles. The only thing I can just chop it down to is the bitch nerves are bad because she don't know if she got breast cancer or not, right? I think that's part of it. And also I think that at this point of probably shooting, Tahiri probably figured out how she was going to look to the public. Because at the end of the day, Joe and Sin are really not together, but they are together. You see what I'm saying? They probably wasn't together for the show. And the last thing you want to look like is the home wrecking hoe who came onto the scene and stole somebody's man. You already know how this shit go. So I think at that point, Tahiri was probably like, oh shit, I'm going to look like the home wrecking hoe. I don't have time for this. But for some reason, she couldn't get together her thoughts to explain to Sin that, girl, I don't want that nigga. Girl, you can have him. And truth be told, when you really break it down, girl, Tahiri don't owe Sin shit. Unless pre-Sin, I mean, this season, I don't really know that much about Sin and Tahiri's relationship, so I don't really know. Because I remember they made the comment that, yeah, like they know each other, but of course they know each other because of the show. But I don't really know if they know each other. But with that being said, Sin doesn't owe Tahiri really, Tahiri doesn't owe Sin really a goddamn thing. If Tahiri was talking to Joe, and especially if Joe and Sin are not together, Tahiri don't have to explain a goddamn thing to Sin. Now, with that being said, if I was Sin, I would have been ready to monkey stomp Erica Mena's ass into the ground. The only thing that would have stopped her from getting her ass drugged up and through that club or that restaurant when I saw her the first time was that baby gut. Because that would have been pretty much it. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, if Tahiri and Joe want to try and rekindle, that old flame, then That's fine. But the last thing I need is my old bitch trying to hook my nigga his old bitch up. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, stay your ass out of it. Tahiri gets mad and of course she leaves. Olivia is back. My sister said that Janiski, whatever her name is, she looks like Nicki Minaj in Olivia. She really does. But she looks more like Olivia to me, like Olivia's little sister. Chrissy is still upset for, I guess, Olivia taking Yandy's side, I guess, from the beef they had early on in, seasons ago. I don't really watch the show like that. I remember seeing things floating around like online and stuff, but I never really got into the show like that. So I really don't know if Olivia was wrong for taking Yandy's side or not. I will say that, girl, you know who Yandy and Olivia? Maybe y'all bitches in New York and just hard as fuck. I think that might be what it is. Because a lot of y'all girls from New York, you know who the girls remind me of from New York? They remind me of like the Queen Latifahs and the Robin Roberts. Like, y'all can be very, very fish, but then very, very mask at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like, Queen Latifah can be a stud, but then she can flip it around and bitch give you fish. You know what I'm saying? Robin Roberts, I know for a fact, or I ain't gonna say I know for a fact, I just have in my head that after hours and on the weekend, she give you bona fide stud. But then, bitch, 9 to 5, that bitch gonna give you Jimmy Choos. She giving you floral. She giving you all that. You see what I'm saying? And that's just looking at Olivia and Chrissy talk. They just sitting there with their legs open, calling each other nigga. I was just like, okay, girl. Okay. But then it's so crazy because then when you flip to Olivia's confessional or whatever, interview scene or whatever you want to call them, she has like on this, a leopard print with a see-through and some, makeup, hair flowing. Same with Chrissy, got her titties out, got her waist snatched, got her leather on. But they just sitting there like some niggas like, what's up? Girl. But anyway, I think it's actually kind of cute. A bitch can flip it up. A bitch can have to do a 180 every now and again. Give you Butch Queen. They might have to give you man when I'm at work. Might. When I first started my job, my friend Deanna said that I tried my hardest to act like I was straight. Girl, I said, girl, you a lie. Girl, I ain't never tried my hardest to act like I was straight. She said I tried to make my voice real, real deep. Girl! Oh, that's a lie. I said, girl, you got me confused with that other girl that worked downstairs. She know who I'm talking about. Anyway, Yandy and Mendeece's paperwork is being held up at the same prison that Yandy protests at. Now, let me just say something. We can say a lot about Yandy, but I'm going to go ahead and give Yandy her props. Yandy looked like she is really doing the work. At one point, I saw the side-eyeing Yandy, especially when her friend asked her to go to Jackson, Mississippi, to speak, I guess, about the prison. I kind of was in and out of the show. It's a prison where some of the inmates basically are living in inhumane conditions. They say it's dead bodies on the floor. The water is brown. Rats running around. It's just a horrible place. Now, I ain't gonna say nothing. I know some of y'all got people in prison. It just depends on what you're in prison for. That's what I was about to say. If you're in prison over some weed, that's a horrible way to live. Because we know it's people in prison right now over, a nickel bag. Serving 10 years over a dime bag. But if you in prison, girl, let me shut up. No, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. If you in prison because you touching on children, if you in prison because you've been raping women, raping little boys, raping men, then I honestly don't give a fuck how you living, girl, on some real shit. Now, if you in a prison where bitch all you did was write a couple of you swiped some credit cards that wasn't yours, I could feel a little bit sorry for you because at the end of the day, you did pay your debt to society once you got out. But it just, like I said, it just depends on what you're in prison for. It just depends. It just depends on what you're in prison for that's going to make me feel sorry for you or not. Period. Okay? Period. Okay? But Yandy is definitely doing the work. She decided to go she didn't want to go because she felt like her going would have compromised Mendeece's getting out of prison. And I can understand, at the end of the day, I can understand, that's her man, that's who she loved. She don't want to compromise what, he got going on or trying to get out. But also she has to look at a bigger picture. There are more people. And, in the system, living in these prisons that are not, are treated like shit. And like I said, some of those people in that prison are there because, a little credit card fraud. I ain't gonna say little credit card because, bitch, if you steal my credit card, bitch, I'm pressing charges. But some people are in prison just because of a little credit card fraud or, little bag of weed, some shit like that. Then you got people in prison because they raping and stealing pussy and raping little children and all that stuff. And those are the type of girls where I really don't care if a rat crawling across your goddamn leg or you can't wash your ass or, girl, you ain't got no toothpaste. Girl, I don't care, girl. But anyways, Remy, I don't care. I don't care. Remy, it's hard. I don't know who to believe. I'll say that much. Remy, I'll say this much. For Remy to reach around and pop that girl, Brittany, it's kind of like, would Remy really risk it all? But then it's kind of like, maybe she would. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because we talked about this before. I don't know. And I really don't care. Because we already know that Remy beat the cat. I thought someone was at box. I thought somebody was at my door, bitch. Don't nobody come to my apartment. I think y'all think I be bullshitting when I tell y'all don't nobody come to my apartment. Nobody. I don't have men. I know quiet as it's kept. I know y'all probably think my goddamn door is a revolving door. I don't have no niggas coming over here. Who was the last? When was the last man? When was the last time a man came to my place? When was the last time a man came over here? Girl, I can't even tell you, girl. Don't nobody come over here, girl. Ooh. I think I remember, girl. It was a black dude. He got dreads. Fine as fuck. That motherfucker probably like 5'6", 5'7". Got all the thighs, all the ass, flat stomach, workout, got dreads. Baby, that motherfucker is fine. Girl. I had to go pick him up, though. Child. I can't remember. Anyways, girl, don't nobody come to my apartment, girl. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, Remy and Brittany. I honestly don't know. I don't care. I think a part of me believes that Remy is trying to play victim. Remy, did you really pop that girl? I don't know. I don't care. Erica has nice skin. I was about to go to a whole spiel. Erica has nice skin. Tahiri comes over Erica's house. She tells Tahiri that she's gonna go to see the doctor with her. Girl, they go to the doctor. Tahiri does not have breast cancer. But she has to go back to the doctor in 6 months. I thought it was funny when Erica said, girl, you need your titties played with more often. That's the problem. I thought that was cute. Fresher and Olivia at the studio. I'm not going to lie. I like that beat. It sounded like I was going to like that song. It sounded real cute to me. He invites Rich to the studio session. He doesn't know that Olivia is going to be there. Olivia basically tells him, she gets right to it, bitch, you stole from me. I'm going to say this much. Do I believe Rich stole from Olivia? I don't know if Rich stole from Olivia or if he did some type of janky deal and he got more than what he was supposed to get. So I guess in a way, he did steal from her. but he probably stole from her the legal way. If that makes sense what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, he probably did take money that should have been going towards her, but because of the writing and the paperwork, he got more than what he deserved. That's what I think probably happened. So yeah, that's all I got. Girl, it took me forever to stretch this 15. I know y'all be liking long reviews and shit, but girl, I can only give y'all what they give me. If they don't give me shit, I can't give y'all shit. Okay? Bye, y'all.